The publishing library contains a collection of nodes that can be used to store data in a variety of formats. The data can be published at any point during the analytic process. Publishing nodes can be broken down into two categories: flat file nodes and database nodes. This video will cover three flat file nodes: output delimited, output Excel, and output fixed. It will also cover the DB store node from the database nodes category. First, I will find the publishing category from the library and select it. The first node I will add to the graph is the output delimited node. I will open the node editor to configure the node. I will add a name for the node. As with all the flat file publishing nodes, I will need to fill in the file parameter. I will click Choose and browse for the location I wish to publish the file. I need to enter a name for the file, including the file extension. And then I will click Save. In this node, I also need to add a field delimiter and a record delimiter. Here are some examples of common delimiter characters. When the node is configured, click OK. Then run the node to publish the file. The next node I will add is the output Excel node. I will double-click the node to add it to the graph. Then open the node editor. As with the previous node, the file parameter needs to be filled in. I will select the Choose button, then browse for the location to publish the file, and enter a name including the .xls file extension. Then click Save. There are three more optional parameters to choose in this node. The row threshold allows you to limit the number of records output to the Excel file. Header bold allows you to output the header row in bold. The default is true. Format output retains the data types when the data is output to Excel. By default, this is also set to true. If false is selected, the data is output as text. When the node is configured, click OK. And run the node to output the data. The final flat file node I will add to the graph is the output fixed node. I will double-click it to add it to the graph. And then open the node editor. Again, I need to fill in the file parameter, so I will click Choose and browse to the location I would like to publish the file. I need to add a name for the file, including the file extension, and then click Save. I also need to fill in the field names and positions in the field positions parameter. You need to enter the name of the field, its start position and its size separated by commas. Different field declarations should be separated by a colon. To include the headers in the output, set right header to true. A record delimiter must also be added. A padding character also needs to be entered, such as a space. By default, this parameter is set to null. When the node is configured, click OK and run the node to publish the data. The last node I am going to add is a database node, DB store. I will double-click to add it to the graph. I will open the node editor. I will enter the name of the table in the database that I am writing to. The table must already exist in the database. The username used to access the database needs to be filled in, along with the password. The database instance name needs to be entered into the DB service parameter. And finally, the DB interface. There are three database interfaces that can be used in this node: ODBC, OCI, and CLI. When the node is configured, click OK and run the node to write to the database.